Yo, what up, everyone? Today I will be making some videos showing you how I'm going to become a LinkedIn top voice in relationship building. So, just going about some of my building my personal brand. So, excited to do this with you all, and cheers. Let me know. I'm going to share my screen. Right, let's see, how does this work? Window, entire screen. Yeah, I guess I don't necessarily need to share audio, choose a tab instead. Oh, okay. So let's see what this looks like. All right. So the first one is, so yeah, you can see how I'm the what do you do if you want to enhance emotional intelligence, do mentorship? So I'm gonna say, what? Oh, As a as a mentor, you have the ability to profoundly influence influence life, someone's life. This cannot be taken lightly. To influence someone's life profoundly, this cannot be taken lightly. As a mentee, the world is your oyster. Not being afraid to reach out and find and slash connect with people who you want to be like. If they don't respond back to you, be professionally persistent while and don't be afraid to take the extra effort to get to know them by doing research. That will show that you are capable of having emotional intelligence, and will show that you are thoughtful in your outreach. Oh, who's this? Oh, Bernard Follow Senior. Oh, cool. Persona. Establish clear goals and expectations. Being super intentional about what you want, why you want it, and how the mentor can help you will accelerate the process. If you aren't sure about what you want, don't be afraid to let them know, hey, I'm a bit lost right now. Can you guide me? And just be curious around your mentor. Be open and curious. The third step in enhancing your uh oops. Okay. The third step in enhancing your emotional intelligence, forgetting everything we know, while counterintuitive, will actually help you, because once we realize that the mentee is different, then we can start to be a bit more customized and cater our advice and feedback to be relevant to what they care about. As a mentee, doing the work yourself and making sure you have clear and intentional outcomes from meeting with your mentor will help them be able to support you be specific as possible. Okay, apply and practice. Nothing matters without practice. In the beginning, you will make mistakes by asking questions that could have been resolved by doing a bit more soul searching. Luckily, there isn't really a method that works because everyone is different. But learning from your mistakes and being honest about where you fell short while also acknowledging your growth will lead to substantial change and overall a better partnership between the two of you. Nothing matters without practice. In the beginning, you could have been resolved. Soul searching, lead. Cool. Cool. What is this? What do you do if you're in your late career suffers neglecting? Oh, assess the situation. People often make the mistake of only reaching out when they need something. The key to maintaining a relationship is by adding value and being thoughtful, especially when you don't need a favor from someone. At the end of the day, you won't please everyone, so just enjoy the ride. Just enjoy the ride. Cool. Let's see feedback. So what are these? Will improve your overall happiness. Accomplishment coaching. Landmark worldwide. Tony Robbins. Unblinded. Next level trainings. All are focused around emotional intelligence training, which is useful when combined with hard skills. We were decoding insurance. Active engagement. Oh wait, was there something going on? Okay, so we're good here. And tap your sales potential. Alright, so we're good. It's another good one. 8 contributions. So the ones that have the most recognize the signs. Apologizing for your mistakes. don't make any assumptions, because you never know what's going on in someone's mind. The best way towards resolving conflict is being honest with what happened and reframe the situation and be curious about what is going on in their world. Repeat what they said and find out what is their commitment in their communication. Be honest about what happened. Okay. Cool. So now I will figure out what content I was in the process of making. So what was that sheet that I had earlier? Right here. Okay. So for context, guys, this is where I will use this framework to help me make content, to be more funny and be vulnerable. So the muse, the Migo. Oh, this is so funny. Storytelling. Huh. So, all right. So what's a good story? So the scene will be, oh, this is going to be interesting. So let's just, what's a super interesting topic that is scary for me? Oh, man, this is going to be definitely interesting. What was the notes I took today with Ian? What did he say? Personal push and pull. Okay. No, there was something that I did today that was, what was that? Oops. So we talked about, here, brand DNA. Brand DNA? Where is it? All right. So something that I did that I struggled with and how I was overcoming self-criticism. Criticism. So the main story, the who. All right, what's a good example? There's a moment, maybe I'll just talk about a mentor, an enemy. Okay. Every time I get yelled at or my hand slapped. Oh, this is a good one. Okay, my hand slapped. Okay, so the enemy was, I made the Hispanics of LinkedIn leader wrong, and I was being a victim about it. The amigo. So the mentor was Victor Liu, said, hey, you want to be careful not to plagiarize, because you can get in trouble, and just make sure this never happens again and you learn from your mistake. There was a leader who I hated, and he probably never thinks about me, but the amount of energy I gave to it was just a huge waste of time. Okay. Oh, this could be a good YouTube video as well. So the amigo who was a friend of Garrett, he said, focus on the good you did when you were the office lead with the LinkedIn Asian Alliance. Be proud of what you've created. Stop focusing on the negative. So what can I see? All I remember was being a victim, the flashbacks of the amazing events we did for Lunar New Year in the LinkedIn office, Here, all I could hear was that I was wrong, and I was teleported back to being a 9-year-old kid being scolded by his mom for losing his uniform. Smell. You can smell the cafeteria at the LinkedIn office. So many good memories and a lot to be proud of in terms of how productive we were in putting panel events together. The taste. Tasting the authentic Chinese food, bubble tea, touch. Being able to enjoy the intentional interior design in the Empire State Building. Empire State Building gives me gratitude that I was able to work for such an amazing company. Okay. Timeline. This was during the pandemic in March when everything started to lock down. A lot of this happened over Zoom, and I remember when I received the HR violation, I felt like my life was going to end. There was so much shame around it. Main desires. I just wanted to be liked, and I tried my best. I really did. Primary block. I wasn't able to let go of my ego, and I was trying to plan a coup. This person versus it was me against the world, and I saw everyone was a threat. I was clearly in survival mode. Where is this resolved? Got a call with the therapist and realized that I needed to resolve. the past. Who was there? Garrett, the manager at the time, and an HR lady. The straw that broke the camel's back. What was the emotional moment when I was losing sleep and I couldn't think about anything else? Also stressed because of what was going on during the beginning of the pandemic. What was a pivotal dialogue? Once I realized that it's all good, life will move on, and I don't need external validation in order to be happy, I was able to go on with my life. I focus my energy on other things like self-care and self-love. What was the final outcome? I met up with Victor for lunch the other day, and he laughed about it, and said, "Are you sure you aren't plagiarizing?" Plagiarizing. Okay. What's the one-line lesson? Lesson is to heal your past, admit your mistakes, and move on with your life. Stop beating yourself up. Stop beating yourself up over something that happened 4 years ago. Okay. All right. Oh man, this is a long story, but let's try this. So this is my mic. Let's do this. All right. Victor. Yo, what's up, everyone? So, wanted to share with you a story that is honestly pretty traumatizing for me, but I wanted to share it with you guys, anyways. So, what happened was back when I was working at LinkedIn, I was the office lead for an organization called LinkedIn, which you guys know as like a social media platform. So, I was working as an account executive at the time. And oh my God, I can't believe I'm telling you guys about this. But there was a moment where I got in trouble and I was like really confronted because the leader of the Hispanics at LinkedIn did a workshop and I essentially like almost plagiarized it. I only changed a couple of things about the workshop. And basically I got an HR violation and my manager was in that meeting with me, and I remember like feeling so sad and so ashamed of what happened. And luckily, I had a mentor. His name is Garrett, and he was just like, "Dude, like just focus on the good that you did when you were the office lead with the LinkedIn Asian Alliance. Like, be proud of what you created and stop focusing so much on the negative aspects." But all I could remember was being like a victim the whole time. Like, of course, I had flashbacks of like when we did the Lunar New Year events and all of that good stuff. But all I could hear, because I was literally just being like a 9-year-old kid, was just being scolded. It felt like I was being scolded by my mom, like because when I was 9 years old, I was like losing my uniform a lot when I went to this school in California. But it now that I have some time to process all of that, I could smell the cafeteria at LinkedIn. It was so good. You know, we were able to put so many cool events, like tasting the authentic Chinese food, and being proud of all of the memories and the panels and the discussions we had that were very deep. We were having bubble tea, and it just made me realize like how lucky I was to be able to like feel like the interior design of the Empire State Building, like all the interior design, all the furniture, all the chairs, like everything was super, like it was really nice actually to work for a company that cares that much. So keep in mind, this is during the pandemic when everything was starting to lock down. And what happened was like we were all, Microsoft Teams. So when the HR person put a time on my calendar, I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna get fired. I'm gonna get let go. There's like so much shame around it. At the end of the day, I was just trying to be liked, and I just have to acknowledge myself that I was just doing the best. And honestly, like my intentions were pure and good, but I wasn't able to let go of my ego. So I was trying to plan a coup. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna burn this down to the ground with me and just try to be righteous about everything. But at the end of the day, like I was in survival mode, and I wasn't like it was like me against the world. So I wasn't listening to anybody. But luckily, I had therapy, and he made me realize that I was just triggered. So thank you, Garrett, for that sage advice. But yeah, it was crazy. I was losing so much sleep, and I really honestly couldn't think about anything else. And I was just stressed out because, the pandemic was crazy in New York City. I don't know if you guys remember that, but that was pretty wild. So I just want to let you know at the end of the day, like I realize, life is too short, gotta move on. It's all good. Like no one cares anymore. This is like 4 years later. And I don't necessarily need the validation. And this actually was a blessing in disguise because I was able to move on and focus on things I actually cared about more, like self-love, like self-care. But yeah, when I met with one of my mentors, Victor, for lunch the other day, I was telling him about my mastermind. He's like, "You sure you're not plagiarizing?" So we're able to laugh about it now. But essentially, the lesson is to admit like when that you're wrong, stop being a victim about it, move on with your life, stop beating yourself up over something that happened 4 years ago. So I hope you enjoyed this story. I'm going to do a lot more of these stories because I think there's always a lesson to learn from all of this. But stay tuned, stay blessed, my friends. And post in the comments below what was your takeaway or what was your favorite part about the video. Or if you didn't like the video at all, let me know as well. Post below. I'll take any comments. Cheers. All right, cool. So that was good. Yo, what's up, everyone? So I wanted to share with you a story that is honestly pretty traumatizing for me. All right, so what I do is I'll share this video to my MacBook. So that way it's in here. And then it will upload. And then now I got to create a, so maybe I should do like a sad face. So now I have to create like a thumbnail for it. So let's see what that looks like. The thumbnail. But I wanted to share. Okay, so this picture will be maybe like a sad picture. All right, let's see if that works. So I'm gonna send this to myself as well. Send to. Oh shit! Did I mess up? Oh no. Sorry about that. Well, that's what happens. So then now I'm gonna pull up Canva, and then create a thumbnail. Is it still sending? Oh, open, downloads. So sending. Oh, there you go. All right, so that's good. And then now I need to resend that video that did not send. So that's like a 5-minute video. I think that's like perfect actually. So send that to my MacBook. Okay. So I'm gonna call it thumbnail for watch this if you are holding onto the past. That's a good title. Create a design, YouTube thumbnail. All right, so let me upload files, downloads, watch this thumbnail. Oh, here you go. So I'll put this here. That's such a ridiculous photo. Oh my God. And then, oh, it worked. Cool. All right. So this is where I could upload it through this AI editing tool that will, let me exit this, exit. So this is called Opus, which gives me like, here, let me see. Oh, actually, let me see if I can hear the volume on here, because sometimes, I don't even have internet connection on this. All right, whatever. What was the video? 4-minute video. Here you go. So yeah, it takes a few minutes to upload, but I will upload the video because it'll take some time. And then I'm gonna call it, watch this if you are holding onto the past. Okay. Back to here. So let's put a heading. Ooh, that's kind of big. Watch this if you are holding onto the past. That's huge. All right, let me make it maybe 20. Oh, that's too small now. Well, let's make it bigger. Watch this. Ooh, crap. No. If you're holding onto the past. Maybe a different color. What's a good color? Oh, no, can't really see that one either. No. Green? No. Damn. How do I do that? Maybe I have to do it in the front? What's a better color? Oh, brand colors. Maybe. Okay, that's good. All right, let's try it. See what it looks like. Follow me on the link below. So I downloaded this. Am I gonna see it? All right, well, we'll try it. Oh, maybe, okay. Can you help me by adding the headline? YouTube thumbnail, watch, titled, watch if you are holding onto the past. Okay, cool. That's good for now. What topic would this be? Let go of the past. Recording date, video location, New York. I'll just say Manhattan, New York City. Cool. All right, let's see. Experimenting with different things, hey? Let's check it out, eh? Cool. So that was fun. So, all right. Self-deprecation, humor. What are you good at? Exaggeration. Where are you from? Oh, interesting. This could be like good shorts. So I'm Vietnamese. This is where I could practice. I'm Vietnamese American. I'll never forget what this girl called me. Twinkie. Yellow on the outside, white on the inside. I was so offended. I was so offended. Exaggeration. Um, you'll never fit in because Asians will say you aren't truly Asian. And my people ask me why my English is so good. Oh, this is good. All right. So wanted to share with you. Okay. So next video, I guess this would be a good short. Oh man, should I use 30? Let's see if these video quality is good. Oh, 1, 2, 3. Oh, so I should do it like this, right? All right, I guess I'll try it. It's so weird. How do I do this? Yeah, I guess I'll just record myself. Not a big deal. 1, 2, 3. Where are you from? What to do when people ask you where you're from? So I'm Vietnamese American, and I'll never forget what this lady told me once. She called me a Twinkie, which means I'm yellow on the outside, white on the inside. I was so offended. This is back in middle school. And it's crazy because as a Vietnamese American, you'll never fit in because Asians will speak, especially when you're hanging around Chinese people, they'll speak in Chinese or Cantonese or whatever. And I can't speak Chinese. Like I could speak Vietnamese, but there's just not a lot of us. So, white people always ask, why is my English so good? And Asian people say, I'm not Asian because I've never been to Asia before. So it is tough being Vietnamese American. So I just wanted to share that story with you all. I find that super fascinating. Leave in the comments below if this has ever happened to you. Okay. What to do when... All right, let's do this one. So I just is this done uploading? Uploading. Oh, it worked. Okay. Oh, still sending the videos. Oh. All right. So sent. People ask you where you're... When people ask you where are you from? Okay. Throw this in here. Yeah, this is a good one. I'm definitely gonna post this on social media later. All right, next topic. Uh-oh, what happened? Oh, here you go. Oh, this is almost done. What are you not good at? Oh, finances. Oh, that's so funny. When I first looked at the sessions, financially boring sessions, the influential personal brand. Wow, these people are really interested in building their, or they want to take a break in all things finance. Okay, cool. Let's see if the other video is done. Nope, not yet. All right. What is your most salient? I don't even know what this freaking word means, dude. Salient. What does that mean? Most noticeable features. That's what that means. Okay. So, I guess I'm really short. I'm really, really short. Exaggeration. When I take videos and what's a good joke? Huh? Maybe I can use ChatGPT. What's a good way to make a joke about my height? I'm short. You know, short has its perks. I never have to worry about hitting my head. Plus, I've always get the best view of people's shoes. That's so ridiculous. I'll do that one another time. That's a tough one for me. Let me put that as a suggestion now. What are you not good at? I'm world class at being a horrible budgeter. Probably in the top 1 percentile of being horrible at saving money. Fact. First draft. What's a good, all right. What's a joke I could incorporate into my stories? Is this done? No, 14 minutes. Money disappears from my wallet faster than you could say budget. Yo, this is actually fire. Shit. Okay, this is a good one. Okay. This is so funny. Oh my god. You know, they say everyone has a talent. Well, I found mine. I'm a financial magician. Money disappears from my wallet faster than you can say budget. They should give me an award for my remarkable ability to turn dollars into dreams and then into regrets. I cracked myself up. Oh shit. That's a good one. All right, let me put that on let me put shit. Oh, I can't even. All right, well, I can just send it to myself, I guess. That was great. I'm freaking hilarious. Okay. Oh shit, that's funny. Oh, this could be a good Twitter joke. Oh, I have to log into Twitter. All right, I'll do that later. Post on Twitter. Oh, cool, that worked. Okay. I'll upload that to my, what is this? Which, oh, this one. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna post this in my stories. Post. Stories, where is it? Is it 22 seconds? Yeah, this is it. Okay. They say everyone has a talent. Oh man, that's freaking great. Okay. Good times, good times. All right, what's next? What do you hate doing? What do I hate doing? Budgeting, accounting, data entry, exaggeration. All right, let's see ChatGPT. I hate, okay. I hate accounting, budgeting, and data entry. How do I exaggerate this and make a joke out of it? That's so funny. If avoiding them were an Olympic sport, I'd be gold medalist. In fact, I mastered the art of procrastination. So, wait, that my to-do list has started a support group for neglected tasks. They're just sitting there waiting for me to give them the attention they deserve, which they probably never. Oh my god, that's freaking hilarious, dude. Okay, let me upload this. Okay. Yo, this is freaking hilarious. Yo, ChatGPT is actually kind of funny. I'm shocked. All right, let's do this. Oh my god. Oh, it's this way. 1, 2, 3. I'll tell you how much I hate accounting, budgeting, and data entry. If avoiding them were an Olympic sport, I'd be a gold medalist. In fact, I've mastered the art of procrastination so well that my to-do list has started their own support group for neglected tasks. They're literally just sitting there waiting for me to give them attention, that the attention that they deserve, which is probably never. If you struggled with doing your taxes, I finally just did my taxes yesterday. It took me 2 hours. Give yourself a break. Like, we all procrastinate, we all mess up. No one's perfect. Yeah, write in the comments below what you hate doing. Does anyone enjoy accounting, budgeting, and data entry? Let me know. I'm curious. Cheers. I'll tell you how much I hate accounting, budgeting, and data entry. If avoiding them were an Olympic sport, oh my god, this is so bad. So funny though. Okay. Sending that to myself. Okay. Oh, still sending. Let me see if this. I have my iPad. Just wanted to see if. Oh, okay. So this is good. Okay, so that was a 49. Avoidance. Cool. Hey, the first one that worked. Let's see. What's going on here? Oh. Huh. Project design. Oh. Let's try Mr. Beast style. All right. Just trying to see if this works. Okay. When people ask you where you're from, let's do this one. All right, cool. I gotta fill this out to be able to log into my Wi-Fi. Connect. Just all right, so that's good. Davidson Hang, YouTube. Let's see if this worked. Be a gold medalist. Is it live? Oh, okay, it does work. Let's see if the sound works. No, no. Sound. Stream. Does it work? I don't know what's going on here. Okay, so I'm gonna upload this to. This is a good one. I want to put this on Sprout Social. What did I just download? Navigating cultural identity. Oh, okay. Has this ever happened to you? Has this ever? Oh, I can say, all right. I can't believe she said this. All right, let's try this. Cool. I can schedule it for maybe Thursday, 11 p.m. Okay, let's try this. Cool. All right, so this one's good. Does this not work? What's going on here? Weird. Oh wait, I could do it on my phone. I just realized. Wait, unless the internet doesn't work. Davidson Hang. YouTube. All right, whatever. I don't get it. Cool. So that was one. What's another one I could download? This one. All right. So that one's good. Still. Okay. So we're good here. Funny stories. The 3 funniest things. Go back. Make a list of the characters. So the 3 most frustrating thing that's ever happened to me. All right. What is the funniest thing that's ever happened to me? Oh, Chocolate Boy. So when I was younger, in 6th grade, I went to the JCC, the Jewish Community Center, because the school wasn't built yet. This why I was called Chocolate Boy. So title, this was one of the most traumatizing incidents in my life. Okay. It was the first day of school, and we were going around doing introductions in a circle of 50 students. And back then I was super shy. It was the year after I was nominated most reserved in the yearbook at Clara Barton in Cherry Hill, New Jersey. I must have been nervous because I was one of the last people to go. I was one of the last people to go when we all went around and shared one thing about us. My mind blanked out. And when I went, I stood up, took my hands out of my pocket, and of course, a chocolate bar, a Hershey's chocolate bar melted in my pocket. So from that day on, I was known as Chocolate Boy in middle school. Many of you will find it hard to believe that I was voted most reserved. You probably didn't know that, did you? So how do you go from Chocolate Boy to approaching 8,000 LinkedIn connections after 1,000 plus networking events, coffees, seminars? Subscribe, follow to learn more. All right, so let's do this video. Chocolate Boy. Oh, so the other thing is done too. So let me download it. Avoidance. I don't think I did this one yet. Okay. Then that one's good. So just waiting on this one. Okay. This is more, I guess this would be more of a short, I think. Let's try. This is actually one of the most traumatic incidents of my life. So I'm gonna share with you today. So back in 6th grade, I went to a middle school that was still being built. So we went to the Jewish Community Center, which is like a camp. And it was the first day of school, and there was around 60 students, and we were all sitting around in a circle and to make it worse, I was nominated most reserved in the yearbook at Clara Barton. I grew up in Cherry Hill, New Jersey. And I guess I was really nervous because I had my hands in my pockets the whole time. And we went around the circle to introduce ourselves. Of course, I was one of the last people. And of course, I took my hand out of the pocket, stood up, and introduced myself. And the Hershey chocolate bar melted in my hands in my pocket. So that's why I was known as Chocolate Boy. So most of you guys probably find it hard to believe that I was voted most reserved. And honestly, like I feel like I have come a long way. So how do you go from being called Chocolate Boy to approaching 18,000 LinkedIn connections and 100 and after 1,000 networking events / coffees / seminars, well, subscribe and follow to find out how I was able to do that. Post in the comments below if you have any questions or what you thought about the nickname Chocolate Boy. This is actually one of the most true. Okay. Oh no, it failed. Why did it fail? Oh, I probably changed weird. I don't know why it didn't work. All right, well, it is what it is. All right, so let me upload that video. Watch this if you're holding on to the past. Oh. Oh no, it's not here. Are you going to get it fixed eventually? Yeah. Here. So yeah. Sometimes we forget how. Making some funny content. Okay. How to pursue your dreams. All right, let's upload some of these bad boys. So the first one, I see, because I put it through. All right, anyways, let's go download. Oops. What was this one called? Oh, 1 minute and 34 seconds. Oh, is it this one? This is actually one of the most traumatic memories for me. Okay, let's try this one. Right over here. Yeah, I guess I can. That could be a good Facebook. Cool. All right. Continue on this. That's trauma number 1. Number 2, in forgiving my father, I forgave myself. Not what I would have expected. Not the outcome I would have expected. Okay. Just for context, for most of my life, I was an angry little boy holding on to the image that my father was a hero, and then I heard a few rumors, and then all of a sudden, I lost respect. I lost respect for him. My world was shattered. This guy was always playing with us when we were younger. He took us out to eat. We went to Sizzlers, hometown buffet, and he always loved eating ribs. I cherish those memories. but it seems like such a long time ago, such a long time ago. Anyways, my parents' divorce was actually really, really hard on me, really hard on me. And I had so much hatred towards him that I told myself I wouldn't even go to his grave. That amount of anger is not healthy. So, so this could be like transformation. That amount of anger is not healthy. I went to this program called the Landmark Forum, and that was the first time I was able to call him to see how he was doing. I was less in my ego and was just genuinely curious to hear from him. My heart was beating out of my chest when he called me back, because he didn't pick up the first time. When I picked up the phone, I realized that I needed to do a lot more work on myself in order to forgive him and also to forgive myself for being so angry. I had expectations of what a father was supposed to be like. Present, there for you, calling us more than calling us. Actually having a relationship with him. Once I realized that no one is perfect and he did the best he could, I was finally able to move on and started to realize that we are all human and that he is allowed to make mistakes. I'm allowed to make mistakes. I'm allowed to make mistakes. I'm allowed to make mistakes. The simple gesture of forgiveness is the cornerstone of why I started my mastermind. If you are still holding onto the past, let me know if you are interested in joining. I have 9 spots open in my first cohort. Forgiveness is the key to living a peaceful life with no regrets. Okay, let's do this. All right. 1, 2. Okay, wait. So not the outcome I would have expected. Sizzlers. So I wanted to share with you a story about forgiveness. I honestly, I didn't expect this to happen in forgiving my dad, who, for context, he wasn't really around much for a good chunk of our lives. I was an angry little boy, and I was holding on to the image that my dad was a hero. You know, like with any other young boy, right? We always think our dad is the best. And then I kept hearing some rumors about him, and all of a sudden I lost respect for him, and that really shattered my world. So, just for context, he took us to Sizzlers, the hometown buffet, and we loved eating ribs. And honestly, I really miss those memories, but it really felt like such a long time ago. So to be honest, my parents' divorce was like really hard on me, and I just had like a lot of hatred towards him. And I even told myself that I wouldn't go to his grave. So as you can imagine, that's like a pretty unhealthy amount of anger. So I went to this program called the Landmark Forum, and it was the first time I was able to call him in like 16 years or something crazy like that, just to see how he was doing. And I was able to drop my ego for a second and just be genuinely like curious, like what's going on in your life. And I remember like my heart was beating out of my chest because, well, first when I first called, like he didn't pick up, so I was like, oh, okay, thank God, I don't have to deal with this. And then he called me back like 5 minutes later when I was getting like Five Guys, I was getting a burger. And honestly, I was still angry at that time, so I wasn't really able to be present. And there was like so many questions, but it was the first time I asked him, like, hey, like what happened? Like, why did you and mom divorce? So the lesson here was I was finally able to forgive myself for being so angry about this, but I had expectations of what a father was supposed to be like being present, calling us, actually having a relationship with him. But then I realized like no one is perfect, and he really did the best that he could. So I was finally able to move on, and then I started realizing like, hey, we're all humans, and dude, he's allowed to make mistakes. Like I make mistakes all the time, right? So it was such a simple practice, but learning to forgive him and forgive, which allowed me to forgive myself, was really the cornerstone of why I started this mastermind. So if you're holding on to the past, let me know if you're interested in joining. It's going to be a wild ride. I promise you that. I have 9 spots left in my first cohort. And just wanted to end with forgiveness is the key to living a peaceful life with no regrets. Cheers. Love you guys, and stay blessed, my friends. So I wanted to share with you a story about. Okay. Send this to my MacBook. Whew. Productive day, man. All right. So now I want to write this on social media. So let me see how I can do that. Oh. Chocolate boy. Avoidance. Okay. Waiting for this file to send. Man, a lot of content today. Oh, cool. It looks like it worked. Forgiveness. I did not expect this outcome. Okay. Can you make this a bit more polished to be able to post on social media? I want people moved, touched, and inspired to take action from this share. Ooh, this is a good one. Okay, let me post this. Ooh, this is a good one. What do you think about this post? Asian Hustle Network. My first okay. That's a good one. Oh, let me post this. Posts. Let me post. All right, let's see. Oh, this is good. Cool. All right. Overall, pretty productive day. So, cool. This was good. Mastermind post one. Mastermind post one. This is the original post. All right, I think I'm good for today. Where is the YouTube thingy? Is this almost done? No, not yet. I wonder why this didn't work. Did I change the name of it or something? No, I didn't. Weird. All right, well, I guess I can upload it without it. What was it, 4 minutes? If you're holding on to the pass. Huh? What happened? Wait. Oh. Oh, there you go. All right, guys. Peace. Thanks for joining. Oh, that's crazy. Oh, hey, what's up, brother? Sorry, I just saw this.